How Estonia almost started World War III, satire, based on true events. Imagine a small country of 1.3 million people, silent, snowy, peaceful. Now imagine that same country somehow lighting the fuse for World War III. This is the story of Estonia. And no, we're not making it up. Fact 1. The cyber attack that shook the world 2007. In 2007, Estonia became the first country in the world to suffer a massive cyber attack targeting its government, banks, and media. Many believe the attacks were linked to tensions with Russia after Estonia moved a Soviet war memorial. Internet banking collapsed. Government emails froze. Chaos online, peace offline. It was the first time NATO considered a cyber attack a potential act of war. If someone had pushed harder, NATO's Article 5 could have been triggered. Fact 2. NATO deploys troops to Estonia 2014. After Russia annexed Crimea in 2014, NATO didn't wait. They moved troops, tanks, and aircraft into Estonia and its Baltic neighbors. For the first time, foreign forces were stationed near Russia's borders. Moscow called it a provocation. Estonia called it insurance. Meanwhile, the world's biggest military alliance stood face to face with Russia, in a country famous for singing festivals and smoked fish. Fact 3. Russian war games at Estonia's doorstep. Every few years, Russia holds massive military drills called Zapad, the West, right at Estonia's doorstep. Thousands of troops, tanks, and jets practice scenarios eerily close to real invasion plans. Estonia watches nervously. NATO scrambles to monitor every move, and somewhere, someone's cat accidentally triggers an air raid siren. One misinterpreted maneuver, one pilot flying a few kilometers too far, and the world could have changed forever. Fact 4. Kaja Kallas and Estonia's hard line. Fast forward to 2022. Prime Minister Kaja Kallas became one of Europe's loudest voices against Russia after the invasion of Ukraine. Estonia pushed hard for sanctions, military support to Ukraine, and strong NATO commitments. In Moscow's eyes, Estonia, the tiny neighbor, was now shouting louder than some superpowers. Kaja Kallas warned the world, "If Ukraine falls, we are next." It wasn't just rhetoric. It was a warning based on Estonia's entire 20th century experience. Helicopter. Fact 5. Narva, the front line of nerves. Narva, Estonia's easternmost city, sits just across the river from Russia. In 2021-2022, tensions in Narva flared. Pro-Russian groups held rallies, and Russian media ramped up propaganda, calling Estonia hostile. The fear? That a small protest could turn into an international incident, and that Russia could claim to protect its people abroad, the same pretext it used in Crimea. Fact 6. Border violations and drone incidents. In the past few years, Estonia reported several incidents involving unidentified drones near military bases and borders. Though officially unconfirmed, tensions were high. Imagine, one drone shot down, one border skirmish, one wrong move. It wouldn't take much for Article 5 to activate, and a local mistake to turn global. Fact 7. Estonia's Cyber Defense League. Estonia didn't just sit back. It created the Cyber Defense League, a volunteer army of IT experts ready to defend the nation online. Kind of like nerd special forces. If the next attack started with a mouse click, Estonia would be ready. But readiness cuts both ways. Defense can be mistaken for offense, and trigger unintended escalation. Fact 8. NATO's Baltic air policing. Hair trigger patrols. NATO jets patrol Estonia's skies 24/7 under the Baltic air policing mission. Russian planes regularly test the defenses by flying close without permission. NATO jets scramble almost weekly. It's a system built for split-second decisions. One bad radio call. One jet flying too close. That's all it would take. Fact 9. The Tallinn political theater. Estonia has warned Europe for years about Russian aggression, even when others preferred to look away. When European leaders hesitated, Estonia shouted, "Wake up!" In diplomatic language, Estonia acted like a fire alarm everyone tried to ignore. Until the building started smoking. Fact 10. It almost happened already. In 2014, after Crimea, NATO military chiefs said in private briefings that the Baltics were the likeliest trigger points for a full-scale war with Russia. Estonia wasn't being paranoid. They were on the front line, quietly holding back history's worst instincts. So next time you hear about tiny Estonia, remember, in today's world, even small nations can shake giants. One cyber attack. One tweet. One lost jet. That's all it takes to change everything. Comment below if you want the next deep dive into how tiny countries can cause big problems. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or Estonia might accidentally annex your Wi-Fi.